Junior Kaylin Tucker was running the second leg of the 4x200 relay in the Virginia State High School League Championships when the shocking incident happened.
That's when she hit me with the baton.
Watch again as you see the two sprinters running side by side as they round the corner with Kaylin on the outside. Just as Kaylin is passing the other runner, the athlete swings her baton, striking Kaylin.
I just felt a bang on my head and then I fell off the track immediately.
Kaylin dropping her baton and reaching for her head.
The whole Coliseum pretty much gasped. I just jumped up out of the bleachers immediately and ran to her on the main floor.
The 16-year-old was later diagnosed with a concussion. The family says neither the athlete who struck Kaylin nor the other team's coaches checked on Kaylin or reached out afterwards.
To see that they kept running and she not stop and check on my daughter, that was the part where I was like, it couldn't have been an accident.
I know my intentions and I would never hit somebody on purpose.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about the wild situation surrounding high school track star Alayla Everett, a senior at IC Norcom High School. The girl caught on camera hitting fellow runner Kaylin Tucker in the back of the head with a baton during a championship race. Now, instead of holding her accountable, what followed has been nothing short of outrageous. Rallies, media tours, and even the local NAACP President stepping in to defend the attacker, and they're doing everything they can to make Alayla look like the victim. And honestly, it's getting ridiculous. Let's get into it. All right, let's start with what happened. Alayla Everett was seen on video, clear as day, hitting Kaylin Tucker in the back of the head with a baton. And we're not talking about a light tap. This was serious enough for Kaylin to sustain a concussion and possibly even a skull fracture. Now, if this had been an accident, you'd expect Alayla to stop, check on the girl she just hit, and show some kind of remorse, right? But nope, she just kept running like nothing happened. To make things worse for Alayla, a new angle of the incident surfaced recently, and this one sealed the deal for prosecutors. After seeing that footage, they went ahead and filed criminal charges against her. And get this, it's only a misdemeanor. She's not looking at jail time, just some accountability for her actions.
So someone leaked a different angle of that girl hitting her opponent with the baton at a track meet. Let me show y'all.
And my head hit the wall. Boom. But I had a praying grandmother.
It's no way in this world that was an accident. Call me crazy, but you can literally see she repelled her arm all the way back and hit that girl. And she did it not only once, but twice. She hit it like 3 times. You can see she hit the girl, her head went down, and she still kept hitting the girl. And then Alayla, the girl that hit her, wanted to just sit there and keep crying like she didn't hit her. It was an accident. No, it wasn't. You knew exactly what the you was doing. And the victim, Kaylin, is better than me, because I would have beat the out that girl. Don't hit me with no baton. But one thing about it, what goes around comes around. God don't play about nobody. So Alayla, since you wanted to hit that girl, just know God has something coming your way.
But here's where things take a bizarre turn. Instead of focusing on the real victim, Kaylin, the girl who got hurt, Alayla's parents and the local NAACP are pulling out all the stops to paint her as the victim. They've been parading her around the media, holding rallies, and even trying to pressure the district attorney to drop the charges. It's like they're trying to gaslight the public into believing that Alayla's the one who was wronged. And the leader of the local NAACP, James Boyd, he's been leading the charge to protect Alayla while completely ignoring the real victim. He's writing letters, hitting up the media, and even trying to shame the victim's parents for pressing charges. And the wild part? He admitted that he's close friends with Alayla's parents. So is this about justice or just protecting his friends?
Tonight we continue our coverage of the track meet and baton strike seen around the world. At the center of it all, IC Norcom High School senior Alayla Everett. She was at a community rally this evening with Portsmouth NAACP, and our Markeisha Jackson was there too.
The Portsmouth NAACP president attended the rally, doubling down on what he calls unwarranted criminal charges against Everett.
I love y'all.
Everett and her family were surrounded by support Thursday evening, speaking out at a rally organized by community members, all unified with one message.
Stand for Alayla Everett!
first of all, we want to say unequivocally that Alayla is not a criminal and she's not an attacker.
Portsmouth NAACP President James Boyd says it was important for him to attend this rally to discuss more on the statement the NAACP chapter put out in response to the now viral incident. Boyd says the most striking detail from all of the outrage is the fact that Alayla faces an assault and battery charge, a charge he and the Lynchburg NAACP chapter aren't pleased with.
Our Lynchburg NAACP leaders had a meeting this morning with the Lynchburg Commonwealth Attorney. The purpose of that meeting was to go in and advocate that no charges should be levied against Alayla.
He believes the charge of assault and battery did not stem from the office of the Lynchburg Commonwealth's attorney, Bethany Harrison, but instead it possibly came from the parents of the other involved athlete, Kaylin Tucker.
So it could have lasting effects on her college admission, could have lasting effects on her scholarship.
And with such widespread reaction to this short video from what was supposed to be a typical track meet, this will have lasting effects on both young athletes.
Meanwhile, Alayla and her parents have been making their rounds in the media, with her crying in front of the cameras as if she was the one who got attacked. But here's the thing, those tears aren't fooling anyone. She's not crying because she's sorry. She's crying because her reputation has taken a hit and she's embarrassed. Instead of owning up to what she did, they're doubling down on this victim narrative, and it's honestly exhausting. And while all this is happening, where's the rally for Kaylin? Where's the support for the actual victim? Kaylin hasn't been doing press tours or crying in front of cameras. She's been dealing with her injuries quietly while her parents are fighting to get her justice. Look, at the end of the day, actions have consequences. Alayla made a mistake. Whether it was out of anger or poor judgment, it doesn't matter. What matters is that someone got hurt, and justice needs to be served. But instead of owning up to it, her family and the NAACP are doing everything they can to avoid accountability. What do you guys think? Is this an accident gone too far? Or is Alayla and her family trying to manipulate the situation? Let's get the discussion going in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on stories like this. Until next time, stay tuned for the truth. All right, y'all, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.